Alrighty, so we're back with another episode of Triple Triad. I'm going to be going for... I actually wrote these down this time, so we'll be getting cards number 89 and 93. So card 89 actually requires a lovely quest chain to be done, so I'm including it in the video for you guys. It's cold days and colder nights. So we're just gonna... I decided I'm gonna keep the quest lines in unless I get enough people in the comments saying they just kind of want it skipped. But I think it'd be a good thing to include for people wanting to, look for a little help finding a card or two they just missed or something, and they don't want to go online and find it themselves. But there's a ton of cards locked behind NPC quest lines, and could be a little aggravating if you don't kind of know how to do it. But I use Final Fantasy XIV Collect to find out where these cards come from, and I kind of figure it out from there. So, but I think this one's a pretty simple quest chain from what I was reading. It's just 2 different quests, whereas the last one was like 10. So it took me like 45 minutes, but this one's not too bad. And then the other card we have is going to be done just a regular match. And then I'll move on the video. I'll make sure to timestamp. So you can just skip to when we play the NPC and what deck we'll be using for it. I'll try to keep these coming out, but next week is Savage release week. So me and my group will be going pretty hard for that. So I might not get around to doing any Triple Triad stuff next week, just because I will be pretty busy every afternoon until we clear the tier. But we should hopefully, no technical issues or anything like that. We should be pretty good to clear on the first week. Then I can get back into a couple cards a day, right? And then this should be the last part of it. Just doing this little fetch quest. Still handing out wood to people who need it for the reconstruction after the Dragon Song War, I think. Let's see, what else have we done in the past since my last Triple Triad? I think we got a couple cards just from doing boss fights, so those might be added to the tally. You'll notice it on the thumbnail if it's more than 2 from the last one. Cool. And then this will unlock another quest on the other side of town once we have that one done. We complete that one, and then we come to the Jeweled Crozier, and then this quest is now unlocked. And this is our Triple Triad opponent. So once we complete this quest, we have access to the Triple Triad match. And I think from what I read in this quest chain, it is she's laid out decoy jewelry, and you just gotta see if anyone took it. I think the backlog or the backstory behind this is someone just been stealing things, and they're trying to find out who the thief is. Gasp! Stolen. Unlike the other quests later, other expansions, it would have just auto-completed right there, but want you to check all the spots. We come back here, and I think there's one more part to this quest, and then we can do the match. Oh, alright. I don't actually know where this is, so this could take a few minutes. I guess I will follow the coins. Oh boy, I think there he is. I'm also going to do, I think I might try to make some videos around Mentor Roulette. Could make it worthwhile. I think it'd be another interesting thing to kind of see the progression of it. Just because it's such a daunting task. It's for like a couple mounts, I think. Retrieve the sack of counterfeit coins. Oh, okay. Right here. Cool. And then we go back to the other side of town. We'll just use this Aethernet up here. Alright. Alright, so what do we got? Chaos plus. We'll use the plus same deck. I believe Chaos is... You can only play one card. Okay. We'll probably lose things here and there, but we just want to work on capping stuff with whatever card we're allowed. Yeah, that's not great. But we got plus right there, and then yeah, this one's gonna be a tough one. So for anyone who just kind of skipped ahead, would you prefer that I leave the like questing segment in, or I guess for anyone, would you prefer I leave the questing segment in, or kind of edit it out of the bot? I think it's worthwhile for people who are, you know, kind of confused on how to actually access the NPC. All right, so there's one. Archaeo Norse. Cool. So I think this person has 2 cards. I have so many Doom Train cards because me and my static was farming Doom Train. Okay. We need one more card. But yeah, with Chaos is a pretty tricky rule set. But with plus, you just kind of you just got to keep your corners strong, and then overtake when you can. Got pretty lucky on that one. Maybe? Oh, nope. Duplicate cards aren't too bad because you can go to the Gold Saucer and sell them for MGP, which you can use for mounts. You don't have them yet, which I don't. I will cap that. He'll get taken in the middle or not. keep that there. Maybe I should put it down one. That'll. Another one. So this is number 3. And I'm gonna leave all the attempts in the VOD just so people can get a sense for how the play style is when you do the NPC matches yourself, because you still have to win. And some people might not be super good at triple triad. I'm not that great at it, but you can kind of make it work. It's a draw. It happens. That was a rough one. That's a rough one. I mean, I could have capped it, but I think it might be better to, you know, set up for a plus like that. Then we do one of these, and then it should be good. At least you get a lot of MGP for this opponent. 112 is actually a lot for a win. Again, we're just setting up for a plus right here. Or to take it back. And to take it back. We know they have some ace cards that can just kind of take it. And we should be good. Oh, no. And that happens. Let's take that, so they'll do this. We will cap that. Yoink. We'll do this, plus, yoink, take them back. Easy. Dang, another one. Was that 3? 3 of this? I think it's like the 8th match. Let's do this. Easy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's over. Rip. Alright, 5 wins. Chaos is one of those rough rule sets where you kind of just gotta make it work, kind of deal. Try to set up for a plus. There's probably a better deck I could make than the one I currently have. For this NPC specifically, but... Okay. Not cool. Cool. Damn. Each one of these we get kind of like bonus MGP for a win, but I would prefer the card, please. Prefer the card. Set up for a plus, maybe. Cool. Thank you. Gillibron. It was a 2-star? Gillibron's a 2-star? That's crazy. Alright, cool. So we got, what was that card? 122 as well? 129. Cool. A 2-for-1. My next NPC that I have written down for us was at Ittleshire. Should be over here. Crawler. Right down here. Alright. Seika. Oh, 2 more. Alright, we're getting 4. Reverse Chaos. We got our reverse deck. All 1-star cards. Make it as weak as possible. So we're just playing in reverse. High numbers in the corner, low numbers out front. And we just kind of, we already know we won there because there's no plus or anything. Alright, there's our crawler card. And now we only have 1 more from this NPC. Again, your reverse deck can just be all 1-star cards. If you have 1s, 1s is preferred because it just lets you overtake anything, but 1s and 2s. We're not worried about like any pluses or anything like that, so we just we wanted to set our, we let them capture this because we wanted to set ourselves up for a little easy win right there. Sometimes you gotta do a little bait and switch. Another crawler. Oh, we have crawler, Porogo, and a mystery. Easy peasy. You really only need to capture one, and this deck is made to kind of get you there. No matter what. Chaos makes it a little harder, but especially when you can like get recapped, but rip. It happens. Sometimes they play their one. Gooning. Gooning over Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Or, sorry, triple triad. I'll lose the mage, probably. But we can recap. And I'll lose the hippo. Did not lose the hippo. Oh, round rocks. Perfect. Beautiful. That wasn't too bad. That was like 8 or 9 wins. Cool. And that's 4 more cards to the list. That puts us to